is going on this Pump Monday? And boy, am I pumped. It's a new week, new opportunities, new beginning. It's also cold, man. I see a few flurries, but we're not gonna get snow. We never get snow. Of course, where I live, we hardly ever get any snow. Matter of fact, we probably get snow, a really decent snow, every couple of years. So we're not getting snow, but we're probably gonna get some flurries. And if we do get snow, I'm gonna be super surprised. But anyway, how you ninjas doing? What you up to? What you been doing, huh? Chilling on Granny's couch. Is that what you're doing? Hey, listen. So a couple things are going on. One, I will show you here in a minute. I installed a brake controller kit inside Tiny. It was working fine, and then it started not working fine. Every time I hit the brake, the trailer will engage. Sometimes it won't engage at all. Sometimes it'll engage and disengage. And the module here keeps showing me the letters OL, which would mean, I guess, overload. So I could totally figure out what, I actually have an idea what's going on. I think I've got some loose wiring somewhere on the trailer. It can happen to any trailer, you know, as much as we're constantly pulling weight on this trailer, maybe a wire got disconnected or something. It is so cold, I actually found one wire. And if that's the only one, I could probably fix it myself, not a problem. The problem is, there is a problem. Wait, did I say not a problem? There is a problem. The problem is, what if that's not the only one? And then I gotta start hunting all around the trailer. So, with that being said, I really don't wanna be out here in the cold. Now, if I had a shop, wishful thinking. If I had a building, wishful thinking, then maybe I could work on my stuff. Hey, that brings me to the next topic of this video. We're gonna drive by, since I'm passing by that area, and take a look at a piece of property that's for sale. That's right, ninjas, that's right, you heard me. I am actually looking at a piece of property because I'm gonna be in the situation, or I am in the situation, in the position where I can purchase a piece of property and build me a building so I can run my business away from my home. Here's the biggest problem with all of us lawn care guys. The biggest problem, in my opinion, is separating work from home and home from work. If that's what you have to do, majority of us have to do that when we start out, of course, then that's what you have to do. And I've done it now for 12 years, going on 12 years. I'm in the situation now that I'm gonna start looking for a property and hopefully build me a building on there, and it's a commercial property, of course, and start running Saving Green Lawn Care from there. I wanna separate my work from my home. I want to be able to get all my employees, you know, that's where they show up, that's where they clock in. When we get back from our schedule, our daily routine, that's where they clock out. That's where we take our lunches, that's where we do our maintenances, and I get to come home and not have all this stuff around me. So that's my goal, that's my plan. I'm going to be obviously really active in this plan this year. But will I end up making it happen this year? I don't know. I can't say yes or I can't say no, but I'm going to be definitely very active. And then if it doesn't happen this year, it will definitely happen next year. Okay, so I am in the process, right? I'm in the transition. It's a dream of mine, long dream of mine. That's something I've wanted to do ever since I started to get into this business. And it's really important. I think separating work from home and home from work is it's really hard to separate that when you're running your business from home. But I can do that if I have my own shop. So I am gonna show you the piece of property, and not necessarily mean I'm gonna buy this piece of property. I'm just gonna show you this one piece of property that just happened to be in the way, as we're gonna go take this trailer to Truck and Trailer. That is where I got the module, the brake controller, and I'm just gonna have them look at it. I don't feel like doing anything in this cold, okay? But I will try to get you some footage while they're maybe checking it out and trying to figure out what the problem is. I do want to get this resolved before the season, of course, gets started. I'm cold. I'm just letting Tiny warm up a little bit before we head out. You know how diesels are. That's one thing about diesels. I mean, you want to let them run for a few minutes. You know, they're kind of like your elderly person, right? They like to warm up before they start running. You know what I'm saying? Well, really anybody. Anyway, but I hope you ninjas have been doing good. So enjoy the video. I'll show you the property, and then we'll just try to resolve this problem that I have with my trailer. It locked up on me the other night. Luckily it released, so I did put it down to 0 completely. I just don't want to use it because the last thing I want to do is have the brakes lock up on me and then not release, and then I'm going to be dragging this trailer behind me. Could you imagine me dragging the trailer behind me as I'm going down to truck and trailer? Yeah. No, no. Anyway, I'll see you at the property. How about that? So just to show you, I'll go ahead and put it on like super low, 1.5 right here. And we'll go ahead and start moving. And as we start moving, even as low as 1.5, which this goes up to 10. Let me get up in some speed right here and let me hit the brakes. Let's do it again when I get ready to come up here at the stop sign. Well, that's interesting. It's actually working right now. Maybe it fixed itself, ninjas. Just maybe. Let's try to go to 2 or 2.5. Okay, that's bizarre. So now it's actually working. What the freak? Try to get up in some speed right here. Hold up, ninjas. Let's put this thing to the test. Come on, Tiny. You've got to be kidding me. There it goes. There it goes. Overload. Overload. And that's what I'm talking about. And that is not okay. I mean, if you are getting something like this from your brake controller, if you have one in your truck, do not ignore it. If you ignore it, your trailer brakes will eventually lock and seize up, and you are going to be in a world of trouble. Okay? Okay, ninjas? Okay? Okay. I think you got it. So here is this commercial property that I was talking about just a few minutes ago, just passing by, and I'm not really set or committed on this particular one. This is just one of them that, as I mentioned earlier, was just in the area that I'm going to be driving by, so I figured I'd stop and to show you. Now, one thing I don't like about this property in particular, I mean, obviously you can see there's some office buildings over there, but this is on a hill. So that would have to be either leveled out or something before I put a building here, but it's got a nice property as far as parking lot wise. And I mean, it could turn out into a nice little shop. It doesn't have to be a huge shop, but it would be something just to, you know, have a break room and an office room, and then just have a shop, you know, where we can do all our maintenance stuff and park a bunch of mowers. So it still have to be a pretty decent shop, but nothing too crazy. And I'll open the window here just to show you a little better. I know the windows are tinted, but anyway, that is it. Another thing I don't like there's a road right here behind it, so that obviously goes to the offices up there, so I would have a lot of traffic, I guess, behind me, and I would definitely need to put a fence up or something there. But again, I am not committed on this piece of property, ninjas, don't get me wrong. I'm just looking, and as I mentioned earlier, again, I'm just in the position of now where I can start looking. They're asking for this piece of property, I think, right around 100K, which, to be honest with you, it's not terrible considering the location. I just don't like that there's a hill here, and then you've got the road behind you. So I don't know, but anyway, let's get to the trailer place before they close, because I do need to really fix that. So we just got here at the truck and trailer. They got all kinds of trailers here. That brings me to another point. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna just buy another smaller trailer and pull it with the old red, or if I'm just gonna get another truck. So I'm still debating on that. But before I go in and see if they can help me, I want to go ahead and show you what I have discovered. And see if we can get this fixed. And the problem is, ninjas, I don't know if this is the only one. That's the problem. Right there. See it? Right there on this wheel. And it looks like it's a ground. And easy fix, but then again, what if that doesn't fix the problem and then I gotta hunt for others? And so I'd rather just have them look at it. And it is so cold out here. I'm actually shivering right now while I'm on the freaking floor, on the ground. So let's go in and see what they tell me. Super windy. They told me to back into bay 3, which is that one right there that's open. So we'll go ahead and back in there, and hopefully it's a quick fix. And I hope that's the only wire that we discovered, but I'm sure they'll check the rest of them and make sure everything's connected.
You see it?
Yeah. Yeah, I sure can. Is it the ground?
I don't know. Maybe the hot, but they don't have like a ground. Well, they do have a ground in the hot, but you don't know here. It could be either one. It doesn't matter because they're going straight to a magnet. So they don't have polarity, so you could hook them up either way and it'll work the same. I'll take a look at this. They're still hooked up.
Yeah, just check them all out while you're there. Those look okay? Yep. So it's just this one?
Yep, only that one.
Wow. I'm gonna drive around in circles here just to make sure that's fixed, but he believes it was the hot wire that was just loose, and as I was driving it was touching the frame of the trailer, and that's why sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't. See, now it's working good instantly. Let's put it down to 1.5. See what it does. 5. Oh man, do I feel it now. Feels like the trailer is actually pulling back on Tiny. That's amazing. Overload. Nope, it didn't fix it. No.
No?
No, he connected it and same thing.
Same thing. I wonder if
It starts out fine and then it just...
I wonder if it's inside the hub. I don't know if it come off.
But which one? That's what? This one? He's underneath the trailer. Yeah.
Grease. Hey, I like that double ball that you ground on earlier. Just do something with it. Either keep it or throw it in the metal bin. Okay.
So Chris right here, Ninjas, wants someone else to do something with the balls.
That's great. Thanks, Nick.
I'm just repeating what you just
my
said.
My YouTube debut. I love it. Not how I thought that would turn out.
Well, you know, got to start somewhere.
It gets tricky around here. It really does.
Oh, telling people what to do with the balls. I mean, I'm just repeating what you said.
Some people need instructions. You just can't help everybody, you know. But
I got you.
You can see outside.
Everything looks good.
Everything looks good.
I wonder if that hub, when it got pulled, if it just skinned some wires inside there.
Could have been.
So it's doing the same thing.
At this point, it could be anywhere.
It starts fine, and then it just...
And it's just like a dead short.
overload, yeah.
It's gotta be that hub.
But you can hear all the magnets dragging. You can hear them
activating. And then just in and out, in and out.
You can hear them solid. When you were coming out of here, you could hear them dragging.
Do you have time to just pull that one hub? Do you pull the blower behind something, or is that a self-propelled?
That's a stand-on blower.
Stand-on blower.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Huh.
That will blow your granny away.
Whoa!
It should for 12 grand. Nothing looks off place on that one.
No, not on this one. No, not at all.
So Ninjas, we didn't find anything wrong with this side, but we're gonna go ahead and check the other side because that one had some grinding noise a few months back, so we're gonna make sure that everything's okay with that other side. Well, Ninjas, we did not accomplish much today except wiring that loose wire, which didn't change anything. And he even took the hub off. We ended up taking the other hub off too on the other side. I didn't get to record because I was really having a good conversation with the mechanic there, and it looked fine. So I may check the other two hubs, the last wheel of the trailer, and check those out. But they told me to come back and bring it, and they'll thoroughly investigate it. They're kind of closing. I didn't even realize, but they're literally, it's past closing. Absolute top-notch people here. I would recommend this place. I can't speak for all the truck and trailers because I know they're probably all over, but I can speak for this one. I asked them in there, I said, do I owe you anything? He goes, nah, don't worry about it. So not only did they fix that wire for me, they double checked both hubs, everything looks great, no charge. So and this is not the first time they've done little things like this for me, just out of the blue. If you are in my area and you come here, just ask for Chris. He's right there in the front. Well, you met him. He was the guy that was telling all the telling the other guy to do something with the balls. I don't know what he's talking about there or what. That's none of my business. I'm not going to get into that. But
wow,
I have a great relationship with all of these guys, but Chris in particular, because I've always just talked to him. And I would totally recommend this place. So if you have any trailer issues, truck issues, and need something installed, if you're in my area, come to Truck and Trailers right here, USA. Ask for Chris, and you will not, I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. But ninjas, I'm gonna go home. One thing they asked me is, they said, hey, you got a dump trailer, it's got brakes, why don't you connect it to the dump trailer and try it out? And if it's doing the same thing, then we know it's not the trailers. Then it's gotta be the trailer brake module right here, or something in the wiring. Kind of hard to believe, just because with Tiny, everything is plug and play. But you never know, right? You never know. This module could be going bad, or could have gone bad, who knows? So that's something I might try to do, but he did say if I bring it back, just bring it back a little bit earlier and then maybe drop it off with them. So stay tuned is what I'm trying to say. Stay tuned as we end up finding out what the problem is and hopefully fixing it. But I'm gonna go. It's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna upload this video for you ninjas. Call it a day. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned. It's gonna be an interesting week. We got a lot of stuff planned.
Saving green.
Take care. Peace.
Saving green.